I almost got kidnapped in the woods behind my house. This happened when I was 15, and even now, years later, I still think about it whenever I walk through the woods alone. Behind my neighborhood was a huge stretch of forest, with old trails that locals used for hiking. One summer evening around sunset, I decided to take a shortcut through the woods after hanging out with friends. About 10 minutes in, I noticed a white van parked where it definitely shouldn't have been. There weren't any roads nearby, just a narrow dirt trail. I remember thinking it was weird, but I kept walking. A few minutes later, I heard footsteps behind me. At first, I assumed it was another hiker, but every time I sped up, the footsteps sped up too. When I stopped, they stopped. That's when I got nervous. I glanced back and saw a man about 50 yards away. He was standing completely still, staring at me. No dog, no backpack, just standing there. I started walking faster. A few seconds later, I heard branches snapping. He was moving quickly now. I broke into a jog, then I heard him yell, "Hey, wait!" Something about the way he said it made every alarm bell in my head go off. I sprinted. The trail split ahead. Instead of taking the normal path home, I cut through thick brush and ran downhill. I could hear him crashing through the trees behind me. Then I heard a second voice, not behind me, off to my right. I looked over and saw another man stepping out from behind a tree. My stomach dropped. They weren't together by coincidence. I changed direction immediately and ran toward the nearest road. I didn't care about the scratches or branches hitting my face. I just kept running. After what felt like forever, I burst out of the woods and onto a residential street. There were people outside mowing lawns and walking dogs. I turned around. The men had stopped at the edge of the trees. They just stood there watching. After a few seconds, they disappeared back into the woods. I called my parents and we reported it to the police. They searched the area but never found the men or the van. Maybe there was some innocent explanation, but two grown men hiding in the woods, one chasing me while another waited ahead on a different path? I don't think so. To this day, whenever someone asks why I don't hike alone, I remember those two figures standing at the tree line watching me run for my life.